Hi everyone, welcome to your challenge group. I'm so excited that you are here. So, I wanted to talk about a few things that are going to help you have success. The first thing I want to talk about is setting goals. Goals are the most important thing. I always say if you have a boat and it doesn't have a direction, you'll just be lost at sea. So, the goals are really where you're going with this challenge. They say it's like if you have a flashlight in a dark room, if you have it kind of as a general goal, you'll probably end up in the general direction that you want to go. But if you have a laser that's pointing to a direct spot, your likelihood to have success and to reach that goal is going to be greater because of the specificity of that goal. So I want you to close your eyes for a second and imagine any reality that you want in terms of yourself. I want you to think about your health, your mental wellness, your body weight, your overall muscle tone, and imagine the body that you want to be in, okay? And that's your end goal. So this group, I want you to realize the only thought that you have in your head that limits you are the thoughts that you create. So if you create thoughts of the body and the ideal vision that you want for yourself, you will be able to achieve it. I promise you that. The only limitations that we place on ourselves are the ones that we put here. So I want you to write down on a piece of paper or on the app what your goals are. And every single day when you log in, I want you to review that goal. It should have specificity. It should be detailed. The time orientation of it is 30 days because we have 30 days to complete this challenge. And I want you to know that anything is possible. So whatever you want to achieve, it can definitely be done. It all just takes first that belief and that dream and that desire to want to change, okay? So that's the first step. So a dream and desire and all of that is great, but if you don't have a plan, you're likely going to fail. So I want you to succeed in this challenge. So the next thing is planning, okay? And I want you to take out a piece of paper and I want you to write down what your meal plan is for the week. The meal plan is one of the most important things in this challenge. It's what's going to guarantee your success when it comes to building the body and the life you've always dreamed of. Okay, so how do you create a meal plan? Well, if you bought a challenge pack, which all of you guys did, you will have a nutrition plan that's included. So I want you to read through it and then on a piece of paper write down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and write down your 2 snacks. This small exercise, this 5 minutes that you spend writing down what you're planning on eating is really going to help your overall success because you're going to have a plan that's going to help you succeed. So spend that 5 minutes today, and once you have, you can type it out, you can write it on a piece of paper, either take a photo of it or post it to the group and say, this is my meal plan for week 1. I'm not going to ask you to do this every week. It's just about setting up yourself for success. I also want you to figure out what time each day you're going to work out and write that in your day planner or your calendar or wherever you plan mentally. So if you have to pick up your kids at a certain time, make sure you're scheduling around that. Or if you go to school or if you have whatever, figure out the time each day that you can work out. For me, my schedule is always different. So some days I want to work out early in the morning because I know I'm going to have a chaotic day. Other days, I know my day is not going to be that busy and I know I'm going to be able to have an early dinner and I like working out after dinner. Whatever works for you, figure out that time in your schedule. Okay, another really important, crucial point that I want to talk about is habits. Okay, when you get into a car, you automatically put your seatbelt on. When you wake up in the morning and you haven't brushed your teeth, you kind of rub your tongue against your teeth and you feel that plaque. You want to brush your teeth. It's something that's automatic. It's something that you crave. So in this challenge, I want you to start figuring out what habits you want to increase to put in your life. I've worked really hard. I started my health journey in 2013 and I've started to create healthy habits. Like my normal go-to snack is chia pudding. My normal kind of, if I feel like I want to have something sugary, it's a piece of fruit. My go-to, so these are basically habits that I've kind of incorporated into my life. At 11 p.m. every day, I want to go to sleep. I don't want to stay up really late. I don't like the way I feel because I get up at every morning around 7 a.m. regardless of what time I go to bed. So 11 p.m. is my deadline so I can sleep 8 hours. So figure out what habits, in terms of your sleep, in terms of what foods you're going to be eating, in terms of craving diet, and craving exercise, that you want to incorporate in your life, and start to realize that discipline is what it's going to take in the beginning. In the beginning, when you're learning how to brush your teeth, your parents have to remind you, Asya, brush your teeth. Asya, brush your teeth. But after a certain point, that becomes habit. And when it becomes habit, you start to live a healthy lifestyle. And that's what the point of this whole challenge is. It's not like a quick fix thing. It's helping you develop the habits that are going to make you successful, that are going to help you in the long run. So, what are your tasks to do? One is, I want you to fill out your profile, okay? So that means you're going to put your goal in, whatever you want to achieve, okay? Just dream it up, okay? And I want you guys to, number 2, create a plan. And number 3, schedule everything, okay? Lastly, I also want you guys to start changing the conversation you have with yourself. For a very long time, I used to always look in the mirror and I used to pick my face and I used to say, oh my God, my skin is horrible. I used to pinch my stomach and say, oh my gosh, my tummy is fat. These kind of conversations that we have with ourselves are so destructive. I used to step on the scale and be like, oh, I'm so fat, I'm so heavy. I want you to start changing that conversation with yourself and start loving yourself. Every day I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I am so grateful for my beautiful skin. I love my thighs. I used to say, oh, I hate my thighs. No, I love my legs. And I just keep changing that conversation. In the beginning, it might seem like a lie because you might be so used to those negative thoughts. But I want you to realize that whatever you talk to yourself about, that's going to become your reality. If you want to have a certain look or anything, you got to believe it here first. And it's going to take some training. So that's why we write down those specific goals so that you have that ability to review them all the time. And that's what's going to make it your reality. So you guys can totally do this. I want you to believe in whatever it is. And I want you to realize that whatever energy you put into the universe, that's going to become your reality. If you constantly are stepping on the scale and saying, oh my God, I think I gained weight, well, guess what? Your reality is going to be you gained weight. If you step on the scale and every time you're like, oh, I think I'm going to be lighter and I think I'm going to look better and my legs are going to be more toned and my tummy's going to be more toned, well, that's going to be your reality. So whatever you tell yourself, whatever you want to achieve, that's going to be your reality. There's a great movie you should watch. It's called The Secret. I love it. There's a great book. You can read the book if you prefer reading books. But watch it. It's on Netflix, and that's really going to help you start creating your dream life. If you want to be traveling 5 months out of the year, or if you want to have, a certain type of lifestyle, if you want to have a certain type of house, you can have anything you want. There's no limit. There's nothing that distinguishes person A from person B. You can dream whatever you want for your own reality. It's just a matter of you creating that life. Dream big. Make this challenge something that's great for you. Let's have an amazing 4 weeks together. Every day, please post your food intake. Number 2, your shake. Number 3, post your workout. Please do it through photos because that's nice to have a little bit of accountability and see you and feel like you're part of something. And lastly, I want you to make sure to do your profile today. Take your front photo, your maybe like 45-degree photo, your side photo, and your back photo. Have someone take it. For example, there's a window right here. A great light is 45-degree angle. So the wall is here. So window's here, wall here. You see this is perfect light. So make sure to take the photos, have someone take it, stand against a blank wall with windows that are adjacent. And take front, side, complete side, and back. All right? And once you do those photos, you're really going to be able to progress and see your change after 30 days. Take your measurements. These are the ways you're going to track yourself, okay? Those are required for end of day today. Please make sure to update your goals and your photos. That's all that has to be done, and make your plan and post it to the group. All right, guys. Please give this video a like. I know it's a little bit long, but please watch it to the completion and give me a like once you have so I know that you have watched it. Thank you so much for being in this challenge. Let's rock it. I believe in you. I want to inspire you. I want you to inspire me. Let's do this together, and congratulations for taking the first step and joining this group.